Greetings, everyone. Sean Ruggiero. Welcome to the Annuity Minute. If you want to significantly raise your income, what you need to do is focus on annuity sales. You already have the license for it. You don't need to buy any special leads. And the customers that you've sat with and you will sit down with are the people that you can help. It will significantly raise your income, and most importantly, you're helping people in retirement. You are protecting their retirement. You are growing their retirement, and you are funding their retirement with annuities. Today, we're going to talk about annuities and liquidity. All right, so annuities and liquidity, what do we really know, and what does the consumer, what does the public know about this? Here are some annuity myths. Let's go through them. First, annuities are overly restrictive, right? You all have heard that before. You might even believe that. Annuities are overly restrictive. Second, annuities lack liquidity. I hear that one all the time. People who are naysayers on annuities say, don't buy an annuity. They lack liquidity. You can't get your money out. And equities, so what are equities? Securities covered products like stocks and bonds, ETFs, mutual funds. Equities have more liquidity, right? Well, that's true at the base level, but I'm going to explain to you how when used properly in a portfolio, annuities can actually create more liquidity for your clients. So here are the annuity truths. And it's always important to know everything about the annuities when you're going to sell them, the good and the bad. Annuities do have some restrictions, not overly restrictive, but they have some restrictions in the form of a surrender schedule. So a surrender schedule is a period of time, might be 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. And during that period of time, they limit how much money you can take out of it per year. It's usually about 10%. Some are as little as 5%. Some are as high as 20%. I want to insert something here really quick. For most people that you're going to help with annuity sales, you're working with their retirement. So if you're working with someone's retirement, have you ever heard a retirement plan or a retirement expert say, take out 10 or 20% per year? Absolutely not. You'd be out of money way too soon. So these restrictions are limiting how much you can take out for that surrender period, and they're actually probably a good thing for most people in their retirement. The second thing is this. If you have non-qualified money, so this is money that you got from the sale of a house or a business or you saved up, not money from a 401k, an IRA, or 403b. Non-qualified money grows tax deferred inside an annuity, and annuities are the only products that do that. But if you take money out of a non-qualified annuity prior to age 59 and a half, you will be subject to a 10% penalty tax, just like you are with qualified funds. So beware of that when you're working with younger clients. And then annuities can offer guaranteed lifetime income. That's a fact. Mortality credits allow guaranteed lifetime income, and annuities are the only product that can do that. Finally, annuities can increase the overall liquidity of someone's retirement portfolio. Let me show you how. Let's talk to the Wangs, all right? The Wangs, Peter and Janice, are both 65. They've worked hard to enjoy their retirement. How can annuity help them? Well, let's look at their portfolio. So if the Wangs have a $500,000 retirement portfolio, if they're traditionally looking at the option of using stocks and bonds, maybe a 60-40 mix, whatever that might be, and you apply something called the Safe Max, that's the safest maximum amount that you can take out based on William Bengen's research from Trinity University in 1994, there's kind of that universal 4% that's used. Well, what would 4% of $500,000 be? $20,000 a year, and they can feel pretty good that they won't run out of money for 30 years. Well, how about an alternative? How about we use a fixed income annuity with an income rider? We only have to put $310,000 in, and now it's generating that same $20,000 a year, which now says, okay, I've got $190,000 left over for discrepancy. Because if I was doing the traditional 4%, what would happen if an emergency came up? What would happen if a life event came up? I would have to spend this down and potentially lower this. So if we use the annuity in combination with the portfolio, with the equities bucket, if you will, you can actually increase the amount of liquidity. So now you're ready for those liquidity events. And when you sit down with clients, walk them through this. Tell them about this and explain it. Because there's various events such as medical expenses, especially at the end of life. Vacations, you might want to actually go on a vacation during your retirement. Vehicles, repairs, buying a new vehicle, home repairs, gifts, charitable giving, college tuition, you name it. The list is almost endless. So listen, if you have a scenario, log into your agent portal and click on the Ask a Specialist and submit that scenario to the experts. They're going to help you out with it. If you want to learn more, if you want more of this training, click the link below. Thank you, everyone.